start by tapping our toes.
All right, so we're going to hop right into exercise here, and we're going to start by tapping our toes.
Our toes are going to match our hands.
Then you're going to add your hands.
Great job. Keep your heels down, open, close.
Then we're going to open and close. So keep your heels on the ground. Tap your toes in, tap your toes out, and hands are to follow.
Great job. We're going to work on our ankles next. So we're going to start with some ankle circles.
Great job. Keep it up.
One foot at a time. Start with the right. Ankle circles.
Now we're going to the ankles, so we're doing some ankle circles. Making sure that we're doing them both ways.
Flex, extend.
And flexing and extending. So pointing your toe up and pointing it down.
And we're going to switch sides. And circles.
Moving to the next leg, starting with some circles.
Other way.
Making sure that we're doing them both ways. Flexing and extending, so pointing up and pointing down.
Good job. We're going to move to the knees. So we're going to flex one foot ahead of us, one at a time. Start with the right and go to the left. Right, left.
Great job so far. You should feel a little bit warm. We're going to start by kicking our legs out. So kick those heels out in front of you. Getting the tops of the thighs nice and warm.
Great job. We're going to do the same thing, but tap our toes back, right then left.
Now we're tapping our toes behind us. Watch out for your water bottles or anything that might be next to your chair.
We're going to take our steps to the side. Start with the right, then go to the left. To the side.
Tapping our feet out to the sides, warming up our hips here.
You should start to feel that your hips are a little bit warm, some blood is flowing.
Alternating from the right to the left.
We're going to take that right knee, we're going to raise it up, then we'll switch to the left. Up, left.
You should feel your heart rate come up just a little bit. Now we're going to do a seated march. So lifting those knees towards the chest.
Great job, just getting our heart rates up a little bit at the same time. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs next. Bring your shoulders to your ears and then back down, feet down.
Now we're working on the shoulders here. It's called the shrug. So bringing your shoulders to your ears and then back down.
Great job. We're going to roll our shoulders back. Roll them back.
We're going to roll the shoulders backwards. Really trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together as you come back.
Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together to really warm up the upper back here.
And what we do one way, we always do the other. So we're going to roll our shoulders forward.
Great job. We're going to bend those elbows, bringing a fist to the shoulders and extending down as we come down. So fist, extend.
Doing great. We're moving to our elbows. We're going to flex and extend. So we're going to bend our elbows and then extend them down towards the ground. And our hands are doing the same. So flexing nice and tight and then extending as we come down.
my body's in the shade and it's feeling good. The other half is hot. Keep it up. Warm-up's almost done. We're going to do some wrist circles.
And wrist circles.
And the other way.
What we do one way, we always do the other. So
Great
switch
job.
ways.
Fingers.
Flexing and extending the fingers.
We're going to start our cardio activity.
Squeeze
now.
nice and
So it's
tight,
gonna be
extend
3
nice and wide.
movements per song. We're going to start by tapping our toes. Once you get the hang of that, add the hands.
All right, we're going to start some cardio. So we're going to tap our toes just like in the warm-up and add the hands. Tapping the hands on top of the thighs.
We're going to lift our heels and lift our hands at the same time. So heels and hands.
Now we're going to lift the heels and lift the hands. With these, you can choose to go on beat with the music or
Great job.
half
We're going to reach
speed,
forward and reach
just doing
back.
every other.
So lean forward, reach forward. Lean back, reach back.
We're reaching forward and back now. Getting our heart rates up here. You should feel it a little bit in your abdominal muscles or your belly
Keep
muscles.
going. Almost there. You should feel it in your belly and back. And tap your toes, tap your hands.
And back to tapping our toes
Make
and
sure that
tapping
you
our
have some
hands
room
on top
between
of our
you and your
thighs.
chair. So there's a little bit of a gap between your back and your chair. Lift your heels, lift your hands.
And lifting our heels, lifting our hands.
Reach forward, reach back.
And then back to reaching forward and back.
Great job. Remember to breathe.
You're doing great. This is our
We're going
warm-up
to tap
song.
our toes, tap our hands.
Tapping our toes, tapping our hands.
Remember to take as many breaks as you need.
Again, you can choose to go as fast or as slow as
We're
you
going
would
to lift
like.
our heels, lift our hands. 3,
Whatever suits you today.
1. Lift your heels and
Lift your heels,
hands. Here we
lift
go.
your hands.
Keep it up. We're going to reach
You're
forward
doing
and
great.
reach
Keep it
back.
up.
Reach forward, reach back.
Reaching forward, reaching back.
Tap your toes, tap your hands.
Tapping our toes, tapping our hands.
We're going to lift our heels and lift our hands.
Lifting our hands, lifting our heels.
Perfect. Come to a walk just to slow it down a little bit between songs here.
And we're marching.
Make sure that you're breathing nice and easy. You're keeping as many
You're doing great. We're keeping that heart rate up by keeping this walk going.
This is going to be one of the harder songs. So we're going to do a little bit of hip movement. Take your right foot, tap it in and out. Hand is just going to follow whatever
We're going to
your
go
leg's doing.
only the right side. So tapping your heel in, hand to follow, and tapping it out.
And other side.
And the other side. So that left side now, tapping the hand in, tapping the toes in,
Great
and
job.
out.
We're going to do both at the same time. So it's going to in, out. Great job.
And both at the same time.
It's easier the further back you are on your chair. So if you need
This
it
one's
to
a
be
little
bit
harder, so if you
scoot
can't do
yourself
this,
forward.
just stick with the one,
Little bit
but
easier,
alternate
scoot yourself
sides,
back.
going right then left.
Right side only.
And back to the right side only.
Switch sides.
Then we're going to switch to the left.
We're going to do both at the same time, in and out.
Both at the same time.
This time it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do 2 on either side. 1, 2. Other
You're
side.
doing awesome.
1,
Back to the right side.
2. Keep it up.
And then the left. Right. Then left. If you haven't caught on, we're doing 2 on either side.
Right side only. Left side now.
Now 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Great job.
1 on either
5.
side. Right. Left. Just a few more, and then together. In and out
Alternating
together.
sides now. Both at the same time. Working a little bit on our coordination and reaction time.
Great job. Keep it up. 1 on either side. Start with the right. Then go to the left.
Right side, left side.
2 on
Alternating
either side.
sides. Two on either side.
Back to the 1 on either side.
One on either side.
Great job. Keep that side to side movement going. We're going to lead our way into the next song here. Make sure you're taking a break if you do need it. Drinking water if you need it as well. We're going to start with a walk. So
Great
we're
job.
walking,
Check in with
hugging our
yourself.
arms.
Make sure
We're
that
gonna
you're taking
heel
breaks
dig
as you
forward,
need it.
reaching for
We're
our
going to go ahead
toes.
and
Let's
walk.
look like this.
We're reaching for our toes. So heel is out in front of you. Fingers
We're
are
gonna
reaching
tap our
towards those
back,
toes.
reaching for our heels. Looking a little something like this.
It's called the heel dig.
Reach for your heel.
Then we're going to toe tap backwards. So taking your toe, reaching next to you. The fingers are going to reach for the heels.
Great job. Keep it up.
Great
We're going to come
job.
back to our walk. Getting our heart rate
We're
back
back
up
to
a
our
little
walk
bit.
here.
And we're gonna heel
Doing
dig
great.
forward.
Remember to take breaks
So
as you
remember,
need
reaching
them.
for your toes, heels come forward. 3, 2, 1. Heels forward, reach forward.
And heel dig forward. Reach for those toes.
We're going to walk. This is one of my favorite parts. Faster,
And back to our
Faster.
march.
faster.
A little
And
bit
tap your toes as
faster.
fast as you can go. We're going
Faster.
straight into toe taps back.
Fast as you can.
Great job.
Going straight into the toe tap backwards. Great job.
Doing great. We're going to go straight into heel digs forward, reach for your toes. Heel dig forward, reach for your toes.
You're doing awesome. Heel digs forward. Heels out in front of you. Reach for those toes.
Tap your toes back.
And now we're tapping our toes back
Walk.
and walking.
A little bit faster.
A little bit
Fast
faster.
as you can go.
Faster.
End of
Fast
the
as you can
song. We're just
go,
gonna start with a little bit of a walk
and back
here.
to a normal walk.
I'm really hoping you can't hear that lawnmower next to me. This one's gonna work a little bit on your coordination. So we're gonna try and walk through almost the whole song. If you feel that you're out of breath, try just the feet or just the hands.
Taking
And
breaks
if you're
as
still out
you
of
need
breath,
them.
just relax a little bit.
Drinking water if you need it. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay?
We're gonna start with the right hand only. You're gonna reach up, then out. So up,
And now we're reaching up, out. Up and out. Trying to keep that march going, but if you can't, you can stop your feet. Up, out.
then we're going to the left hand.
Out. Up, out.
Out.
Opposite hand. Up, out. Up, out. Great job. Again, a little bit of coordination here.
Great job, just walk.
Back to our walk. Give our brains a little bit of a break.
Back to that right side, up and out.
Up, out.
Out.
Up, out. Up, out. Keep it up.
Two more. And
Switch
left.
sides. Up, out. Up, out. Up, out.
Two more.
Again, it takes some practice, so if you have to stop your feet, go ahead and stop.
Up your arms.
Right now, we're going back to our walk.
Remember, no shame in taking breaks. If you don't want to stop completely, just do the hands or just the feet. Next thing we're going to do with our hands is the same motion, but both at the same time.
We're going to go double hands now.
Out,
Up, out.
out.
Up, out. Great job.
Great job. Two more.
And back
Just
to our
walk.
walk.
Perfect. Now just to mess with your brains a little bit, we're going to do right, out, and up, then left, up, and out. Ready?
Now doing a little bit of a
Out.
half moon.
Up.
Up,
Up.
up,
Out.
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 Up, up,
Up.
out.
Out. Little half
Out.
circle.
Up, out. Out, up, up,
I'm super uncoordinated also, so
Out.
don't even feel bad
Up.
if you can't get it.
Up. out. Keep it up. And back to our walk. Reset our brains a little bit here.
Back to our walk.
You're doing great. Keep
We're
it up.
gonna work still a little bit on our coordination, but we're going to slow it down a little bit. So we're going to try a pattern with our feet. It's going to be forward, forward, back, back. We're going to pair that with a different one, but I'll get to that when we do. Looking a little bit like this.
Now, again, with the coordination,
Forward,
we're going to
back,
tap our toes
back.
forward. So forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back,
Great
back.
job. You can add your
Forward,
hands
forward,
if you want.
back, back.
Sometimes that helps.
And
with
hands can
coordination.
follow if you want to make it a little bit harder.
Sometimes it doesn't.
If you can say it out loud, you can do it in person. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward,
Now we're
forward,
pairing that
back,
with
back.
In, out,
Now out, out, in,
like this.
in.
In,
Out, out, in, in.
You can do your hands as well. As fast or slow as you'd like it. This is about double time.
Now you also have
So
the
you can
option to
slow
go
it down
half
also.
speed. So a little bit slower. Out, out, in, in.
We're
Forward,
going to go back to that
forward,
forward and back.
back,
here.
back.
Forward,
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 back.
back.
forward, forward, back, back. Great job. Keep it up. Awesome. Taking a little bit of rest here with my hands. Feel free to continue. Going narrow and wide.
Out, out,
Wide.
in,
Narrow.
in.
Wide. Wide. Narrow. Narrow. Wide. Wide. Narrow. Narrow. Keep it up. Here's where it gets complicated.
We're going forward and
Going
back
forward
now.
and back.
Back, back,
So we're going forward and back
forward,
again.
forward,
But
back,
this time,
back.
I want you to remember which foot is stepping forward. Because I want you to switch which one you lead with. So for me, just like here.
Now,
I'm
just to
gonna
play
go
with our brains, we're
opposite
going to the
side.
opposite side. So if you were starting with your right, forward, forward, back, back, you're
Great
now
job.
starting with your left, forward,
As long as you're moving.
forward, back, back.
Little something different. Let's double
Now we're
tap
double
each
tapping
way.
here.
So 1, 2.
Double taps forward, double taps back. We're going to do that
Great job.
same thing.
We're going to work a little bit on our balance before we pull up those
Taking a
resistance
deep
bands.
breath.
Just take a breath because cardio's done.
Breathe out, breathe in,
Breathe out.
breathe out.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Again,
Great job. This is where
time
you're
to
gonna
check
need
in with
space.
yourself.
You're
We're
gonna
going to work a
do
little bit
side
on balance,
Hands
so
are gonna
it's
start
slow
by
and
your
steady.
sides. Feet are shoulder
more than
width apart,
anything.
so they're a little bit wide.
Reaching to one
Just as
side,
wide as your chair.
then reaching to
Reach
the
one
other.
side.
The goal
reach to
here
the
again is to practice your balance.
Remember, I still want you in good posture, so,
So
keep your
don't reach
shoulders
down to the
back.
ground
If
to
you
make it
have to
uncomfortable.
Bend like
It's
this.
slow and
It's
controlled.
probably not.
Fingertips towards the shins.
You don't have to touch the ground either. Just do the best that you can.
Just going as far as you feel comfortable that you can get back up.
Great job.
Reaching
We're gonna
out to
reach
the side, making it a
like
little
you're
bit
giving a high
harder
five to your
here.
neighbor.
Trying to shift that weight from one bum cheek to the other.
With this, you're trying to lift your hip off the chair just slightly. If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's fine. Keep the hip on the chair, but try and put the weight onto that opposite hip.
Now we're
Great.
reaching
Keep it up. We're gonna reach
upwards.
up.
Just shifting that weight.
Reach up.
Slightly different than before.
Like you're reaching for the cookies on the top shelf.
Like you're reaching all the way up for a cookie jar. Now we're going to reach across
Perfect.
the
We're
body.
going to reach across now, just challenging.
Again, slow and
our
steady
bodies
wins
a
the
little
race
bit.
here.
Reaching across. If your arms are tired, just take a break.
Reaching across, but
We're
lower.
going to reach lower. If you're going to steal those cookies from your neighbor.
And now into your pocket.
Reaching in your pocket now.
Still working those belly muscles,
Keep
still
that
working
movement
those core
going.
muscles. The muscles that are important for balance here.
We're gonna reach
Reaching
for our
forward
knees. So
but
reach
across.
forward,
So you're looking to tap your
tapping the front of
knees
your knee.
here. Tapping the
Still in
opposite
that
knee.
crossways motion here.
Then we're going to try and go a little bit further.
The best you can. Let's try and reach for our
Down
ankle.
towards your toes or as close as you can get that's comfortable.
Awesome. Keep it up. We're almost there. Don't worry. Remember, you can slow it down to anything that you feel comfortable with as well.
And
Reverse your
making our
weight
way
up.
back up, tapping those
And
knees.
knee. Perfect. We're going to reach forward and reach back. Just like in
Reaching
our warm-up. Just
forward,
like in our cardio, but a little bit
Reaching
more.
back.
Reaching forward as far as you can.
So here the goal is to
Reaching
not
back,
have your
tap
back
on the chair.
completely against the
Reach
chair, but
forward.
allow some space.
Reach back, tap your back.
Using your belly muscles to pull you back up from
Working our
the
belly muscles
leaning
here.
back position,
So as you come
and
down,
your back
you feel that
muscles to
stretch.
pull you
As you come
back up into a
feel
neutral
your belly
from the
muscles
leaning
working.
forward position. You're
Great
doing
job. We're
awesome.
going to work
Keep
our
it up.
belly muscles now. So take a deep breath.
Taking a few breaths.
Breathe out. All right. To work
Now
our
working
belly
our
muscles
abdominal
here,
muscles
what
a
you're
little
gonna do
bit.
is you're
We're
take
going to
your
bring
elbow
our
and you're going to try and touch that same
elbows
side.
to our knees.
And then you're going to
If you can't do this, just get as close as you can. That once again is
can't get
comfortable
your
for
elbow
you.
all the way to your knee. That's absolutely fine. Just try your best. Or take this time to rest. Perfect. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds. You're going to grab the
Great
band
job.
of your
Now it's
choice.
time to grab those
So again,
bands. So just your
it's
reminder
red,
here,
green,
red being the
black,
lightest,
and then
green,
it's silver.
blue,
Most of you guys are
then
probably
black,
after red,
then silver.
green,
You're
blue,
picking whatever
or black.
color you feel
So go
most
ahead and grab
comfortable
your
with
band here.
doing today.
I'm going to grab mine as well. We're going to start by working our upper bodies first.
So we're going to start with doing our upper body first. We're going to use our posture muscles for this one. It's called the band pull apart. So your hands are roughly about shoulder width apart. The closer you hold your hands, the harder it is. Further away, the easier. Then you're pulling that band towards your chest and slowly bringing it forward.
Trying to 15. 3,
This is 4.
4.
Great job. Keep it up. Slow and controlled means a better quality movement.
This is 10 here. 5 more. You're almost there. 1,
3
2,
more. 1,
3,
2.
4. One more.
Last
then
one.
resting. Perfect.
Great job.
Rest. Your first set is done. We're going to do 2 sets.
So we're going to
of
do
50.
2 sets of each of the
So we're gonna rest
exercises.
for about 10
So we will be
seconds.
doing that one
Then we're
again.
going to bring it back up and do the same exercise. So here we go
The
again.
next
Get
one we're going
yourself
to do
ready.
here,
Pull that band apart. 1,
almost the same position,
2,
pulling those hands apart, just a quick rest
Great job.
between.
Those last few reps should be hard. You should struggle. Halfway there.
You can see that my band has no slack in the middle. There's always tension.
5 more. 2 more. 1, 2. Great job.
Great
Rest.
job. Shake it
Shake
out.
out your shoulders. I know mine are sore, so I can only imagine everybody's as well. We're going to do a
The
tricep
next one we're going to
extension
do
next.
is going to
We're
work our
targeting the
tricep
backs of
muscles
the upper
here. So
arms
this one's a
here.
little complicated,
do
but
that,
what
you're
you're going to
gonna
do
take
is
the
hold your
band in
hand in the middle of the band, just like so.
this. You can see that my hand is in
Then
the
you're going to
middle.
hold your
You're gonna
palm
take
to your
that hand
heart.
and you're going to put it at your heart. I'm just going to avoid my mic here.
Now here you
putting
can
it at your
choose to
heart.
take one tail
Take one
or
or
two,
both tails.
2 being
Whatever you
harder than
choose.
1.
Both tails being harder. One tail
And then
being easier.
keeping your opposite elbow nice and tight
that
to your
hand.
body, you're going
You're
to
just gonna
extend your
elbow
arm back.
just
So
like
see
this.
how my elbow
2,
is the one flexing and extending.
4.
This will help you target those triceps or the back of the upper arms.
10. Keep it up. 5 more. 1,
3 more. 1,
3,
2,
4.
3. Great
5.
job. We're going
let
to
that
switch
arm rest while
sides
we do
here.
opposite hands.
So again,
you're gonna
hand in the
switch
middle
those
of the
hands
band,
around, back to the heart,
hand to heart,
avoiding the mic,
hold a tail or 2,
hand
elbow
with the
nice
tail,
and tight,
extending back.
extend that arm back. 4, 5. Keep it up.
This is 8. This is what it looks like on the side. 9, 10, 5 more.
3 left. 3,
3, 2 more.
2,
1,
1.
2. Second set on that.
Awesome. Because we're doing
So
those 2
middle
sets, we're
and
going
the
back to
chart,
that
set
original
that one.
side. 2,
2,
3, 4. Keep it up.
9, and 10. We've got 5 more, almost there.
Almost there.
4 and 1 more for 5. Second set. on
Switching
second hand.
sides.
Take 1 tail or both tails, 2 tails being harder. There we go. 1,
2,
2.
3, 4. Great job. Keep it up. If you're finding that you can do more than 15, which is our goal here, you have to make it harder for yourself, whether that's
5 more,
changing
you're
your
almost there.
banding, going up in color, or possibly holding your hands closer together. Just a few
4,
more.
5. Great job. Give your arms a shake.
Shake
give
it
them a
out.
rest.
Give those arms a break.
The next muscle we're going to work is our chest muscles.
Now we're going to be
here.
working
So
our
what you're
chest
gonna do is
muscles
take
here. So that band needs to come
slide it
behind you and
You want it on your
under
back
the arms.
and under your
This way,
armpits.
when you're pressing forward, it doesn't slip and
So when
accidentally
it's
hit you in the
comfortably
head.
there, you want
So the closer your
length
hands are
on
to your
either
chest,
side.
the harder
The
it's going
closer
to
you
be.
hold your hands to your chest,
All you're
the harder
doing
it
is holding a good grip on those
further
TheraBands
away from your chest.
and pressing
Easier.
forward.
So choose whichever you'd like. We're going to
Press
forward,
forward.
bring it back. 2, 3, 4. Great job.
This is
This
5,
is 5, and this is what it looks like to the side.
6, 7. Great job.
5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Last one.
5, and rest for about 10 seconds.
Rest for about
Then
10
we'll do it
seconds,
again
and then
for
we're
a
going to go
second set.
again.
Remember to drink water
For that
whenever you
second
can.
set
If
here.
you need to take a break, absolutely do that. And here we
Here
go.
we go.
We're gonna press
Pressing
forward.
forward.
Bring it back.
2, 3, 4, 5.
8, 9, 10. Great job. Keep it up.
Just a few more.
13, 2 more. 1, 2. The next exercise is a shoulder press. So almost the same thing, but instead of pressing forward, we're pressing up.
Great job.
Looking a little bit like this. Make sure that they're under your arms for here. We're going to press
We're
up.
doing a shoulder press
and bring
here.
it
So
down.
this is 2.
Try and keep those
Instead of
elbows
pressing
nice and
forward,
high.
we're pressing upwards. This is where it becomes important that those bands are under the arms. Doing as many as you can.
9, 10. Great job. 5 more. 1, 2,
The full 15 should be a struggle.
4, and 5. Rest
Awesome.
your
We're resting
arms.
just for 10 seconds. Shake it out if you need to.
Couple more seconds, and then we'll go for our second set of shoulder presses.
We're going to go again
Here we go.
here.
Get yourself ready. We're
Pressing
up.
up.
1. Elbows are
2.
high. 2. 8. You're almost there. 9, 10. 5 more. Last one. Perfect.
Amazing.
Rest
So
and
the
relax
next
those
thing we're
arms.
going to do
The last upper body
is we're gonna
exercise
take
is gonna
that
be a bicep
band
curl. So
and
what
we're
you're
gonna place
do
it
is
below
you're
our
gonna take that
thighs.
band and instead of it
So I'll
being
give
behind
you a
your
moment
back,
to get set
you're
up.
actually gonna take it and put it under your legs.
One
let's
tail
flip
in
it like
either
this.
hand.
And then you're gonna flip it so that you have a grip.
And we're going to flex
like
and
this.
extend the
Under your
elbow.
hands.
So
I
we're
like
going to
to keep my
have
feet a little
that
bit
tail come
more narrow
towards
than
our
the shoulder
shoulder.
part.
So palm
Just
towards the
allows some
shoulder
range of
as you
motion.
flex for that bicep
Remember,
curl.
the closer your hands are to your thighs, the harder it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull to your shoulders and down. So if I
That's
said from
one.
here, 1,
And 2.
2. That's 5. This is what it looks like to the side. 7, 8.
You're doing awesome. Keep it up. You should feel it in the front of your upper arms.
13, 14, 15.
Resting
Yes.
for just about 10
We're going to do that
seconds.
one more time. So
We're going to work on our
2
second
sets of
set
15.
after this.
Here we go, getting ourselves ready. 1,
And curling,
2.
or flexing and extending those elbows.
Class is almost done. You're doing great. This is 10.
Almost there.
This is the last one. Perfect. Go ahead and rest those arms best.
Awesome
you can.
job. Give those
To
arms
do
a
our
break.
legs, what we're going to do is
Now we're going to be
take those
creating
2
an
clips
X
and we're going
in
to
the
cross them.
band.
So you're making a little
The
bit of an
tighter you
X
pull
with
that
those there
X, the
bands.
harder it's going to
The
be.
tighter it is,
We're
the
going to be
harder
working
it's
our
going to be
lower
for this
body
next
here. So we're going to
So
step
you're
out to the side
Remember, tighter is harder.
and then come back to
What
the
we're going
middle.
to do is step to
We're
the
working
side.
our hip
We're
muscles
going to do
here.
one leg at a time.
So stepping out
Stepping to the side.
and in.
2,
Doing the right side first.
3. Great job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Just a few more.
9, 10, 5 more. 4,
Now we're going to
5.
move to the
Switch
opposite
sides.
side. So moving to that left side,
This is
stepping
the
out
last
and in.
exercise of the day before we cool down.
You should feel it working those hip muscles.
5. Great job. 9 and 10. 5 more. Last one. 5. Back to that original side. 15 more.
And back to that original side.
7.
We're almost
8.
done.
Almost there. 9.
We're in the home stretch
10.
here.
5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last
Switching
time,
sides. Last time
1,
on this side.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job. Keep it up.
Just a few more times. You're doing great.
10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Rest those legs. The last thing I want to do, just because
All
it's
right,
fun,
so we're taking the
it's a little bit
bands
of a
now.
race. Everybody start. The band in
And we're
your
going to
right
work on our
hand.
grip strength here. So having the
What
band
you're
in
gonna
one
do is
hand,
as
what you're
fast
going
as
to
you
do is
can,
curl that
You're gonna
band
try and
completely
get
up
that
into
whole
your
entire
palm.
band.
You're doing
on
this
your
as
hand.
fast as you can without
Really
cheating,
good for your finger strength and
using your
dexterity.
fingers and trying to just use those
I got really
fingers.
small hands, so I don't know if I can get this whole
Once you've done the one
band in my
side,
hand. But if I can do it, you can do it.
you'll switch to the other.
Great job, everybody. And the other side. You'll definitely see one side is easier than the other. So now it's in my left. I'm just going to curl the band all the way up into my hands. Great job working on that grip strength, the strength in all of your fingers, the dexterity. Perfect.
Amazing.
Now that you're done with your
You did
band, you
great.
can just toss it
I hope
under
that
you.
you're feeling better. We're going to start with our cool
We're gonna
down
stretch
here.
just a little bit here. We're gonna start
So we're
with
going to start
our
with our right heel
leg
out in
out
front of us, toes to the ceiling,
toes to the
crawling
ceiling,
our
heel on the
hands
ground,
down
maybe
towards
bend
the
in that knee.
toes.
Take your hands to the
We're
left
looking for
thigh and
tension,
lean
not
forward.
pain here.
Feeling
So
that stretch in
tension,
the back
not
of the
pain
leg.
in the back of
This
the
is what
leg.
it looks like to the side.
You can choose to have your hands on the opposite thigh leaning forward, or you can crawl that hand down towards the toes.
Just a few more seconds. Great job. We're
Coming
switching
back to
sides
that seated
now. Take
position,
that
we're
opposite
going to
foot
switch
out.
sides. So the
On
left
the
heel
ground,
out in
toes
front
to
of
the
us,
ceiling,
toes to the
hands
ceiling,
on the opposite
hands on
thigh.
the opposite
Maybe bend in
thigh,
that
or
knee
crawling
as you
that
lean
hand down
forward.
towards the toes. Again, looking for tension, not pain, in the back of that left leg.
Great job. Whenever you're stretching, you should only feel tension but not pain. Again, only tension, no pain.
Always tension, no pain. Bringing that foot back.
Great job. What you're going to do is you're going to take
Doing a
deep
little
breath
bit
in,
of
bringing your
cat-cow
chest
here.
to
So
the
as you
ceiling.
breathe in, bring your chest
Gaze
to the
upwards.
ceiling. And as you
Breathe
breathe out,
round
round
your
your
shoulders
shoulders
forward,
forward,
tuck
tuck
your
your chin
chin
to your chest. Again, breathe in, chest to ceiling, look up. Breathe out, round your shoulders forward, chin to chest. This is mobilizing the spine, stretching your chest muscles, stretching those back muscles.
Last one. Good job. Bring yourself back to the middle. You're going to take right hand to the
All
left
right,
hip.
we're going to take
left
that
hand
right
behind the
hand
chair,
to the left
and you're
thigh.
gonna look over
Left
that
hand is going to come
shoulder.
behind the chair, and slowly we're going
Here
to
we're
look
stretching
over
our
that
chest,
left
our
shoulder.
our upper back, our spine, and our
Get a
neck
deeper
all at the
stretch.
same time.
Press that right hand towards the thigh. We're looking to stretch the belly and the back here, keeping ourselves in good posture. Now we're switching sides, taking the left hand to the right thigh, right hand behind the chair. As you breathe out, looking over that right shoulder. Again, if you need a deeper stretch, pressing that left hand against that right thigh. Coming back to the center here. We're going to stretch our upper body now. So we're going to take the right hand across the body. The left hand is going to pull it towards us, avoiding the elbow. So either pulling it using our forearm or our upper arm, just never on the elbow. And now switching sides, left hand across, right hand pull towards you, not on the elbow, but before or after. You're doing great, we're almost there.
Great job. We're going to go one hand up,
Now we're going one hand up, one hand down, and ear to shoulder, stretching our wrists here as well as our neck. Just a few more seconds. Then we're going to switch sides, switching our hands first, and then switching our neck. So one hand up, one hand down, ear to shoulder.
We'll finish class today with
We're finishing with 2 deep
breath in.
breaths. Deep breath in, breathe
Breathe
out,
out.
breathe in,
Breathe in
breathe out,
and breathe out.
and here we go, everybody. Great job today.
Hope
I
you all
hope
had
you
a great
enjoyed your
class,
class,
and we'll
and
see
we'll
you all
see you
soon.
next time.